Hello everyone, this is a video install for the 2010 JK Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. I've got here a Barricade roof rack for a 4-door. Just came in today and I'm going to install it on this Jeep Wrangler. It should be a pretty easy install. I've read all the reviews and a couple of the forums and blogs, and it seems to be a pretty straightforward install, so we'll see how it goes. As you can see, there is the boxes. They just came in today. See if I can pan in there. They just came in today via UPS, and they just got here. It's a Christmas present, and came in a little early, so I'm pretty happy. But I'm going to open it up, make sure all the parts are in there, and hopefully everything will be good to go. So here are the boxes that they came in. As you can see, one of them is pretty long, the other one's pretty stout. One of the reasons I ordered this kit was, compared to the other ones that were similar to it, is the longitudinal bars on the top of the rack were full length instead of in pieces, which I guess makes it easier for shipping if it's in pieces, but I think structurally they're better off if they're solid one piece. So I kind of noticed that in the pictures when I was shopping around, and that's one of the reasons why I got the Barricade version. See, so I've already started opening this box here. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like all the parts are in there. They're supposed to be in this box. Looks like they did a pretty good job of wrapping them up, protecting them from the shipping. I'm pretty happy to see that. Looks like they're gonna, when I unwrap these bubble wraps, they're probably gonna be in pristine condition. Let's see what it looks like early. Like everything I need. Those look like the parts that you use to bolt it to the body with. Some instructions. Oh, good deal. 2007-14 Wrangler roof rack. That's exactly what I need. Looks like all the parts are in here. I chatted with these guys online when I ordered it. And I asked them outright, hey, there's been a lot of reviews on this product, and they said that there were some issues with these knobs, and whether or not they were going to hold up, and that as soon as guys were installing them, they were stripping and breaking right off, and to go ahead and just plan on replacing them with stainless steel wing nuts. So we'll see. I'll give these a try. He said that they've replaced these and upgraded the materials. It should be a little better now. We'll see how that works out. Let's see if anything is. It looks like an isolation block. Here's the foam to put between the body panels and the rack itself to protect the paint. And it looks like here's all the hardware. That's pretty good. I'll go ahead and lay them out and count them out when I get them out. Look like little rubber seals. And I think everything is in here. We'll go ahead and look in this other box here, see if everything is in there too. best Christmas present ever. And it looks like they wrapped all the pieces up. Oh, nice. Glad to see that. I don't have any doubt that they're going to look good. All the pictures of the completed roof racks that I've seen online looked really good. So I'll get out the instructions and give it a shot. So this is the 2010 JK Wrangler that I'm going to install the rack on. And over here are all the parts. And I've inspected all the parts and counted them. And they're all here. And I'm really pleased with the packing job they did. All of the parts are in pristine condition. All the paint surfaces are unscratched and unscathed. Nothing is bent. Everything seems to be in perfect shape. I'm really satisfied. I think Extreme Terrain did a outstanding job of packing the parts. And taking a look at these parts, I mean, these are some pretty sturdy pieces here. I mean, if you look at the quality of the construction of the materials, they've really done a nice job. The welds look really nice. The textured black finish is really nice. I'm just really satisfied. I think it's going to look really good when it's done. And I think this is going to be a great install. Might have to call in my wife to help out though. I enjoy putting these things together much better with her. She's pretty fun to work with. So overall, I think Extreme Terrain did an excellent job of putting the parts together and making sure I had everything I needed. Here's the instructions. As you can see, they're pretty slim, not much to them. Just a couple of pages, a couple of pictures. Probably don't even need them. Looks like a pretty straightforward install. I think I'll have to go at it. Of course, I might have to call in reinforcements. Get the woman out here. She's the brains of the operation. So I pulled the Jeep in here into the garage and ready to go ahead and start the install. I've got a couple of brackets, one on each side for my extra mirrors when I take the doors off. I'll take those off and I'll remount them on the outside of the roof rack. And it looks like I'll be able to keep my off-road lights on there. I don't think they're going to interfere with the rack at all, so I'm going to leave them on there. I'll go ahead and start taking the bolts out with the Torx wrench. Just using a standard T40 Torx wrench and socket. And I'll go ahead and take these off. And they come off pretty easy. So just doing a test fit here. See how well this lines up. Looks like it lines up pretty good. Holes match up perfectly. I don't think that's going to be an issue. We'll go ahead and put the rubber padding right on here. Cut. Here's the brains of the operation. My wonderful wife Amber.
Hey there.
My lovely assistant. She will be assisting me. She holds the camera and the lighting and gives me valuable advice when I'm about to screw up. She senses it. Gives me a warning, an alert message. But we'll get the job done, won't we, Amber?
That's right. We always do.
All the other jobs we did together came out good.
They came out perfect.
These are the rubber pads that came with it. We'll just peel and stick. Looks like really simple. And go back and trim the excess off afterwards. Pretty straightforward. Made the pieces nice and big so don't have to worry about it. Plenty large enough. Put those pieces on there. So I'm just going to take this X-Acto knife and trim the holes out. Doesn't have to be perfect, just close. Trying to do it without cutting my fingers off. Helps to have a real sharp X-Acto knife. You can go ahead and trim these. Trim these back while I got it off the vehicle, that way I don't scratch the paint. That was Amber's idea. She always has the best ideas.
Thanks, babe. Okay, so I took the original torque bolts out. They're kind of short. They gave me some replacement bolts, X-head bolts. I'll try those out. I tried inserting the original bolts back in there, but they were too short. I believe that's why they give you these extra X-head bolts. Doesn't really say in the instructions, but we'll give that a shot. There seems to be plenty of thread travel, and so that we can use these extra large washers they gave us. As you can see, that fits on there pretty good. And these bolts are long enough I can actually put the bracket that came with my mirror relocation bracket, put that back on there as well. So I think I'm going to try that out. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and use these longer bolts they give me. That way I can mount my relocation bracket. Looks like that's going to work out pretty good. Bolts are plenty long enough. And they go in pretty smooth. Go back and tighten them later with the hex head wrench. Yeah, it fits on there pretty good, even with my antenna. It's got enough clearance for the antenna. I'm sure that'll make some noise. Might have to wrap that. But as you can see, the off-road lights still fit on there. They're 6-inch lights. I'm pretty happy about that. So we've got both vertical pieces in the front installed. They went on pretty easy. Bolts are nice and long. Ready to install the horizontal light bar that goes on the top. We'll go ahead and set that up there now. Here's the light bar, and I did a preemptive strike and added some string in there because I know I'm going to add some off-road lighting to these two mount brackets. And I also think that this thing might have a propensity to squeak, so I got some heavy duty grease I'm going to go ahead and put on there ahead of time, just in case. Just put that around the edge right there because I know that's where it's going to be touching. Put on both ends. That might make it a little quieter. I left this right side a little loose so that I could just slide it in there without having to let it hang. Goes in there pretty good. Pretty nice fit. And then we got some bolts here they gave me. The washers. Pretty straightforward. Goes right on there. Got some lock nuts put on the back. I'm leaving everything pretty loose until I get the whole thing installed. Goes on there pretty good. Now I can go ahead and tighten up these lights on the side.
about the 12mm and tighten those guys up. Cut. Okay, so I chose to do the body mount instead of the frame mount. I've got a factory bumper, and I'll eventually switch that out, probably with a aftermarket bumper, but for now I'm going to go ahead and man up, mount it right to the body just like the front is, and I think it'll look better. And if I take it off, this is all that will stick up, and I can put a cap on it. That's not too intrusive. But anyway, went ahead and put the foam rubber padding on here and cut it out with the X-Acto knife just like I did on the front. Now it's time to take the tail lights off to get access to behind the body panel, and we'll go ahead and drill the holes in the body to be able to mount these through. Just a Phillips screwdriver is all you need. Nice thing about this install is it doesn't take a lot of tools. Just a few sockets, Phillips screwdriver. Eventually you're going to have to drill with it. 3/8" drill bit. It's about as straightforward install as it gets. Okay, I'm going to mark the 3/4 inch from the back of the seam here. Put a little template there. Same thing on the side. Okay, what I've done is, if you look, I've got the vertical bar attached to the horizontal longitudinal bar in place, just temporarily bolted. And what I've done is marked that 3/4 inch
line behind the seam, and then we just take the ruler and measure the front and measure the back, and it's about the same distance. I just marked a couple of guide marks on the seam mark. Here's the bottom, here's the 2 holes. And we'll disassemble it and drill the holes and put it back together. So I'm ready to break out the power tool. Drill a hole in my precious Jeep here. Is put a pipe in there. Start it off with that way. And we gotta put that big old hole in there. Isn't so cattywampus.
Yeah, we don't like cattywampus.
The 3/8 of an inch drill bit. We'll go ahead and make the real holes now. Now that the pilot holes are drilled. See how this works out. nuts. The bolts go on pretty easy. Go back and tighten them all up once the whole thing is done. Yeah, pretty sturdy. It's done. I gotta say, I like this rack. It's pretty tough, and makes it easy to jump up on the Jeep. That's what I like about it. It's easy to load stuff up on it now. These crossbars are nice and sturdy. I don't think I'll have any problem with it. Can't wait to mount some lights up there on top. Not too shabby for a quick project. Yeah, so it's pretty tough. I think it's gonna serve its purpose well. The cross members are nice and sturdy. Makes it easy to jump up on the Jeep and throw stuff up on top. Kind of like that. Yeah, Extreme Terrain did a good job with this Barricade roof rack. I'm pretty impressed, and it was easy to put together, especially with my lovely assistant, Amber. So yeah, came out pretty good. I really like it. I think it's sturdy. Took it for a test drive. Doesn't make any noise whatsoever. One of the best things I like about it is you can climb up on the Jeep and throw stuff up there, strap it down. Looks like it handles just about anything I put up there, lumber. And I think it's going to work out pretty good. Extreme Terrain did a good job, and thanks to my lovely assistant Amber, who made it all possible.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.